This episode, what is it? 5,753. Oh, day I live the life, a little bit of living here today on Friday. You live? Who's around there? What's the thoughts? What's your thoughts today? Food. What? Food all happening? Oh, hello, friends and neighbors. Welcome to another production of the program. Here we are on TV once again on Today Everyday. Turn on the machines and live forever. I'm alive. I made it all the way back around here to Friday. Who would have thought anything ever? You thinking things? Don't think too hard. Live your life. I didn't bring any pills. Or I did bring pills. I didn't bring any food. I was like not too hungry. I had some hamburgers. I made myself some hamburgers before I left the house, but then I forgot about the pills. I can just be eating with food, but I guess I'm just gonna eat them anyway and see how I feel. Or the directions say to eat it with today. Today is Friday, and see Friday, Saturday, Friday, and was it yesterday or was it Wednesday? One of these days, I think it was yesterday when I forgot to change the numbers, or the numbers and the letters down there. The Friday, and this one it's correct. So it's Friday. Tomorrow's gonna be Saturday. Tomorrow I'm gonna refill the pills. How many pills? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I only got 8 of these left. So I almost went to Walmart today. Let me go now and get these pills. Get some more fish pills. We're gonna go shopping. Do some shopping for Friday today. That's this day. It's June 19th, which is now Juneteenth. I guess it's been this day, Juneteenth, for a long time, but there's nobody. I wasn't aware. I don't know who was aware. They made it an official holiday in around 2021. I was there for the first year of it. And the day off, Friday. So now this day. It's like, well, no, tomorrow is Saturday, and then the day after that's going to be Sunday. Time is moving around, you know. I was here yesterday on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Yesterday was Thursday. I was here yesterday on Thursday. I was, let's see, I'm looking around for the garbage. I think I was eating something. Was it pizza? Thursday, Far East. Yesterday I was eating Far East, right? I went over to Far East and talking to my friends over there at Far East, and they were in there, and it's hot in here, it's hot out there. With my spray bottle, I'm just going to be sweating. The AC is going to go on with the theater. It's supposed to go on the theater. That's supposed to be like the point of the theater. You can hide out in the AC. find Thursday, Friday. Yesterday, we were talking to Chuck. Was that yesterday? Chuck was drunk and watching somebody go and like put their boat into the river and talking to strangers, and Chuck's the stranger living in a van. Danger, stranger danger, because Chuck is on a van. Hey, what kind of boat you got there? Yeah, that's a good time though. I try to get these people on the streets to say something, and then Chuck became that. Chuck says his van guy is calling from a van. I live in a van. Calling in here. That's good. That was yesterday. After the program, I went downstairs. Oh, let's see. I did some writing, right? Did some writing in that room over there. You know, it's hot. In that other room with no windows. That room has no windows, but there is also no climate control, so it's still cold outside, cold in that room, like hot outside, hot in that room. You know, it's kind of a weird thing to be. There was no climate. Down there, but it's a long time ago. It's hot outside. There went downstairs. They were doing trivia. They were doing trivia downstairs. I'm winning trivia and magnesium. Last night was romance rom-com trivia, which is a weird thing. I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of rom-coms, but I did the trivia anyway just because it's downstairs. I've been going every week, and I just walk downstairs, and there's a whole arcade downstairs now. Used to be nothing. I've been down there for years now. So I've been up here in this room, coming here, every day for many years, for about 10 years now. We moved around around the summer. I don't know if we should do a 10-year celebration of having this room. We've been in here for 10 years. And have a party 10 years out of the 10 years in this room. But they built a whole arcade downstairs, and now I have I guess I've developed a slightly weird relationship with the arcade because it's a fun place to go to. But I know the people who work there and take downstairs, and I think they're aware of me up here. I'm like, hey, who's in that room? Who's in that little room up here? I don't know. Nobody goes in here. This is my own little room, right? But it's by a business, and they got business in there, money business and stuff. And then I'm going in there sometimes and doing the games and all the stuff. And then I'm going back up here as well. And I've been going to like the movie theaters or go to places, and there's rooms where like I've worked at restaurants, and there's like the place where you go into a restaurant and you stand in a line, and then like you look around like, hey, there's 30 people standing in this line, and you go, you do that, you order your food, you sit down, whatever it is, you called it in. There's like this line, and there's a counter, and you don't go behind the counter. That's where the people there, they go there. So it kind of just happens. You're like Robin, never crossing these lines, but here the lines are weird, and like they're on the clock or something, trying to keep the job or something, and I'm here doing this thing. What a life down there. Yeah, under 1 to 10 years is gonna be, we'll have to look into it. But time's moving. Doing the arcade trivia. Writing, sleeping, watching TV, knitting. I'm almost done with the Mario tapestry that I'm going to bring to the state or to the Thurston County Fair. I'm going to bring this Mario tapestry to the Thurston County Fair, and also and what? Ding 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 ding. I don't know what else. I don't know what else is going to happen, but there's going to be that. I'm going to be done with that and sleep. And I kind of stayed up pretty late last night because I thought I kind of told myself to go to sleep at the regular time and then kind of wake up today and then have the whole day to do the things. But I just slept in. I just stayed up and slept. I just like to stay up late. Before I was doing this job, I was up until like 2 or 3 a.m. most days, just like sitting around. I guess I like the night. Now I work in the morning, so I have to go to bed moderately early, otherwise I'm not going to be a punctual person. And then on the weekends, I'm staying up late and sleeping in late. And I heard that it's healthy. The healthy thing to do is to have your sleep schedule regulated so that on the weekdays you sleep on weekends you sleep on the same time, and then you're just used to that. I think people are morning people, but I guess I could start doing when I am awake in the morning most of the days, but maybe I should listen to it. But when it comes down to it at night, I'm like, well, to go to bed or otherwise. It seems nice to go to bed. So then I'm also sitting there doing one thing, trying to knit this thing before it's done. And then different kinds of time, different kinds of things. It's hard. It's hard to navigate sometimes. But sometimes it's not so hard because I'm doing it and I'm fine. But I slept in today. I'm going to do a little bit of driving around. I got some more water jugs. I need some water because it's hot out now. I need extra water. Go to the dollar store. $1.25 store. Nothing's $1. Now it's just kind of a store. It's kind of like a crappy store now. And I went to the Value Village because it's next to the Dollar Tree, and I ran into an old friend who I don't talk to, and I never really did talk to that much. We're kind of just in the same like areas, and then ended up spending a good amount of time together just from being in the same kind of crew or something. But then I was like, oh hi. Oh hey, I haven't seen you in a long time. That's true. We don't ever talk to each other for any real reason. Not like we stopped talking. Like yeah, hi. So there was that. Okay, are we supposed to catch up right now? So good times. And I went to the Dollar Tree and got some of these jugs of water because I lost the lids in my other jugs. So now I'll get these Dollar Tree jugs and made it down here, getting the water. I might see Disclosure Day. I think it's going to be AC in there. I don't know about going to that room. It's going to be hot in the other room. I don't know about this Disclosure Day thing. People are watching these movies with kids are making movies now, young kids, and Steven Spielberg. Old Steven Spielberg's got to be 80. And he made Jaws in the 70s when he was 20. That was 30, 50. Like I think it was 70, maybe let's say Jaws was 70, what, 75, 85, 95, 2005, 2015, 50. He got to be at least in his 70s, maybe in his 80s, making these movies. And I'm gonna go see it. It's long as hell. It's like 2.5 hours long or something. Why is it too long? Well, I'm gonna go see it anyway. We'll see how it all lines out. How does it all line out? Yeah. I made some hamburgers. I froze most of it. I got more ground beef, which is not, it's not cheap, but I guess I've been buying a lot of takeout food, which is expensive too. So it's just like whatever is happening. I made some more cheeseburgers again today. I ate a lot of cheeseburgers. But I ate about six. I did about 6 cheeseburgers, but they're small. The small cheeseburgers, so I can eat 6 of them when you're at your house. It's like meat, cheese, and bread. So I mean that is a lot of bread. But I ate Far East, so all I'm eating is cheeseburgers and Far East. But Far East is healthy. Far East has a lot of vegetables in it. It's called Snow Peas Mania because it's a manic amount of vegetables. Like, oh my god, this is so many vegetables. This is mania. What is this? Some kind of snow peas mania? It is some kind of snow peas mania. It's a mania of snow peas. So snow peas and hamburgers. It's a good life. I'm gonna eat some more ham wheel. No, I froze the meat. I still have some cheese though. When I went to that fancy chicken sandwich place, and I got the chicken sandwich with the bread and the chicken, and it's like 10 to $20 for a chicken sandwich and like a side. And the main flavor of that chicken sandwich was just like regular ass American cheese, which is cheap as hell. Actually, it's cheap as hell. You can just get it, and I did, and it's fine. I don't even be watering these plants. But I got the American cheese and I had it for breakfast today. And then I'm kind of like, I was kind of like feeling Saturday vibes, right? Because I slept in. I was like, I'm supposed to be doing stuff. So, yeah, I work from home. So now I got to leave the house before the day is over. Got to leave the house because otherwise, if I don't leave the house before the day is over, it's because it's too I've slept in or something. But then I'm like, well, I'm just in one room or the other room. It's not that big of a difference. Well, I'm sleeping, but I'm like watching TV. So I'm like in one room watching one screen instead of doing the other thing on the other screens and going back to it. So it's up and down the line to go drive around. I think today's going to be like it's either today or tomorrow is the solstice, meaning it's the longest day of the year, which is maybe too long for me. I think I'm just going to go hide in the theater. I think last year I was out there, but it was very hot. Beep, 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 beep. Where am I? Or nothing? Something. Why the phone's not ringing?
Hello?
Hello?
Friday.
Hello, it's Friday. It's the program. We're on TV. How are you?
Fine. I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good. I don't know. The phones aren't ringing right now. Why is the phones not ringing?
I don't know. I don't have the answer to that.
Oh, well.
Kind of weird electrical occurrences.
Yeah, like what?
Maybe that's why. Well, the other night I wanted to So they weren't serving food, and there was no light. So I went home, and I had to charge my phone because it was dead. And then I said, I'm going to go to the other bar that will not have its power off. But then I walked down there, and then the power was on.
Oh yeah, but they
So
serving.
that's an example.
Were they serving other things other than food, like booze?
The second place, no. The first place, I think I could have had there, but I wanted as well. I agree.
Take the food out. Can you hear me? They can't make food without electricity.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's right. They can't.
But they can serve booze.
There's electricity to make food.
What happened? Was it
They
just
could have served me a beer.
where are you?
There's people in there. I'm in Seattle, Washington.
You're in the big city?
Yeah, it's a very big city over here.
And then they selling stuff at the bar. You can't buy. What happened to the power?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
Did you have power at your home?
Yeah, well, yeah, but
What?
it's acting weird.
Well, like what?
Well, the hot tub turned off.
Yeah.
Off.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You have a hot tub
Well, yeah.
in the backyard?
Very luxurious place here in the big city. That's right.
Is it connected to the ground or is it just sitting there?
It's like connected to the ground, I guess you would say. There's like a structure around it.
And then you put chlorine in it? Somebody puts chlorine in it?
Yeah. It's made of wood.
What, the tub?
Yeah.
It's not made of fiberglass?
It's wooden.
What about the inside?
It's all cedar.
How is it hold water?
It's cedar.
How does the cedar
I
hold?
don't know. It's just tight.
There's no fiberglass on the inside?
Water. No, it's just wood.
You don't get splinters?
No.
You never got a splinter?
In my life,
Yeah?
I have gotten a splinter before.
Have you ever gotten one from the hot tub?
No.
When I was
It's too wet.
too wet for splinters,
Yeah.
it makes the wood blunt.
Yeah.
You gotta have some sharp ass wood to get a splinter.
Right.
My grandmother told me when I was a child that if I got a splinter and I didn't take it out, that it would get into my blood and then kill me in my heart. It would get into my heart and then I would die.
Yeah, that's true.
It is?
Uh-huh.
Well, now I take them out.
Well,
Huh?
and know what happens in episode 13? I feel like we've talked about that.
What, dying from splinters?
Oh, wait. Yeah, wait. No, maybe it's bone marrow.
What about bone marrow?
This kid is on a tree, and the tree gets jostled, and he falls and breaks his leg, and then a shard from his broken leg goes through his bloodstream and kills him.
In your heart?
Like a piece of, yeah, it's like a piece of his leg.
That makes more sense than splinters.
Yeah.
Splinters are small, but
And he died.
I could believe that. I don't
They
think.
were at an all-boys school.
Yeah, is that why he died?
Yeah, he died.
Did it? What about? Did it contribute that there was no girls?
Mm-hmm. He probably wouldn't have died if there had been girls.
He was at the
He wouldn't have gotten jostled.
he was at the all boys school. He wouldn't even been doing that in the first place.
Yeah, but he had kind of a close, potentially homoerotic relationship with one of the another boy.
And he still died?
Yeah, it didn't save him.
Yeah, sometimes
His love didn't
you
save
can
him.
still die. That makes more sense than the splinter though, because it's already in there. I don't think the splinter thing is real, but I kind of thought it was real. I was kind of afraid every time I got splinter.
Right. Well, were you like you were getting too many splinters? You were like really into getting splinters, and your mom was trying to make you not want to get splinters so much?
I don't know why. I think my grandmother might have believed it, and
No, sure.
she was trying to help, but I think she was misinformed.
Mm-hmm. Who do
But
you think was informing her?
I don't know. Maybe her grandmother.
Yeah, grandmother's the chain of wise.
Maybe it had been passed down. It was like she was an old wife, you know,
Wise?
an old wife.
Old wise?
Wives.
Yeah, she was an old wife.
Old wife's tale. Wives?
Yeah, but she was an old wife. She was one of the wives.
When there's multiple
The
wives,
tale.
wives. If you have my third wife, if you have like a wife, and then you have a second wife, and you have your third wife, and then they all get together, they're your wives, right? And then, but if there's a group of wives who are not related to you, then they're wives. But if they're all your wife,
Is that where the term old wives' tale originated? From kind of a polygamy situation?
yeah, if you have multiple wives for whatever reason, either polygamy or, divorcing and then marrying and then all your wives they get together. That's the nightmare, when you have a bunch of when you get married multiple times and then your ex-wives they become friends.
Yeah, they get together and they talk about you.
Yeah, and then you have to meet up with them at your next wedding. And then there's a section at the wedding for your wives, for your old wife. They're all there, and they're all saying mean stuff.
They're all telling tales.
They're all telling tales
So
to you.
call it an old wives' tale to kind of like discredit anything that your old wife would say.
Yeah, they're trying to.
Like, hey, our old wives were just telling me that you were super abusive.
That's just an old wives' tale.
That's just an old wives' tale.
They were.
That has no basis in reality.
Super. It was super abuse. They gave the wives forgive you for super abuse, not just regular.
They still went to your wedding.
Yeah. And this was more than. Yeah. There's he was abused. There's one guy's abusive, but this guy was super abusive.
Yeah.
That's worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the power stayed on at the bar, or is it back? Is the power back?
I think the bar power is back, yeah. But I didn't go there.
How far from the bar is your home?
It's not very far. It's like 3 or 4 blocks.
And then you had power, but they didn't have power.
That's right.
And it's hot. It's not like there was a storm. It's been hot.
It has been hot, but there was not a storm. It was pretty windy, but not like super crazy.
The hot tub work. The hot tub was off.
The hot tub it turned itself off or something.
Did it turn itself back on?
I don't know actually the update on that.
How often are you using that hot tub? For anybody?
I think it's been going in it almost every day.
Oh, wow.
Pretty nice. Especially when I'm working all day and like nice.
It's outside. Is it in the sun?
And you go to sleep. It kind of helps. I feel like it helps me go to
And then
And it relaxes you.
you sleep better?
Not every day, maybe every other day. Yeah, often.
Don't sleep in there.
It helps with your aches and pains. Yeah, that's a good way to die.
You could drown if you're asleep. But I think that might wake you up.
That's true. Yeah.
Sometimes, but that's how.
You know about
What? Were you gonna say Matthew Perry?
what about Matthew Perry?
He drowned in the hot tub.
Was it from? Well, I was gonna say about how you get your hair pulled under.
Oh, in the jets.
Yeah. This hot tub doesn't have that thing.
There's no
But
jets.
it's like a thing, no. It's kind of more of an artisanal wooden hot tub.
I don't understand how the wood holds the water.
What?
I don't understand how the wood can hold the water.
I mean, it's like, like wood canoes.
Yeah.
Those are kind of famously made out of
It's like a
You-
like a solid piece of wood though. I mean the hot tub can't be a solid piece of wood.
It's made by the company that made the hot tub and Hot Tub Time Machine, that movie.
Is that wood?
It's made by, no, I don't think it is, but I guess that company also makes wood in the hot tub.
I never saw. I mean, how many hot tub companies are there?
I read a number.
I never saw that movie.
Yeah, me either.
You just know?
I just know that.
It's like a fact that you didn't go and watch a movie after you found out that it's from the brand.
No.
I
To this day.
I think it's the hot tub is the time machine in the movie though, right?
Yeah. I bet has probably Freddie's seen it.
Yeah. You can
Right, for the time travel.
you like time travel.
Mm-hmm.
In the movie, they're like, "This is the Toshiba hot tub."
Toshiba.
It's not like a Sony or something, is it?
Sony hot tub.
They're like, "Hey, this is the same brand as they have in the movie, Sony, like a regular ass brand, you know."
Yeah. That's
Uh,
lame.
Well, that's good that you're using it. I don't have a hot tub. It's the same water that's in there. It's not connected to the plumbing, right?
It probably is connected to the plumbing.
It is, so you can like drain it and then it comes back.
Wait, no, you have to fill it. You have to fill it in from the hose.
And then
it's not connected to the plumbing.
you empty it every once in a while.
Yeah, you empty it.
Like how often do you empty it?
Maybe a couple times a year.
And then it goes, and then that's you got a like, chemical thing, that floating thing on there that has a chemical reader on it.
Oh no.
Oh, how do you know then?
There's these pH strips that you can dip in the pool and it will change color.
Okay.
To tell you how much different amounts of chemicals are in there.
I haven't been in a hot tub in a long time. I haven't been in a submerging body of water in many years.
Is that to you?
No, I don't want to do that really. I'm fine with it. I don't know anybody with a hot tub, and I don't want to go to a pool.
Do you like a hot tub? Or is it gross to you?
I don't know. I guess I don't. If I wanted to, I could probably. Uh, I don't like a bath. My house has these like jets, has these jets, but I don't know. When I take a shower, all of the covered in. Uh, so if you're covered in filth, right? And then you need to take a shower, wash off the filth, wash off the shame.
Yeah. I think usually dogs aren't, I don't know. I don't necessarily think of their main goal as cleaning.
Oh, it's like, but then it's in the shower though. It's like on the floor of the shower.
Yeah. That's where the filth goes?
That's where the filth goes, and then you're like lying in that.
Right.
Like in your own filth and shame, maybe.
That's okay. That can be relaxing.
I guess if you can get past it, I should be able to get past it. I guess I could, if I was.
You think?
I mean, if I really, if I.
It takes a lot of intelligence to be able to take a bath.
Or you just gotta ignore it all, which I could do if I really wanted to, but I guess I don't really want to. I want a standing shower. There's no more bath wall. Like a walk-in shower with like a door. That's just like a shower only kind of situation.
Right. I had one of those at the house.
It seems better to me than a bathtub.
The shower is kind of just in cement, kind of like a part of the room.
Yeah, then it's just like a room. Yeah. That's more a little wet room.
Kind of upper.
I want a wet room instead of a bathtub. I'm standing in the bathtub. I've never used the bathtub ever, and I'm still standing in it every time.
You've never used the bathtub ever?
I have never.
What about to stand in?
I've used it to stand in, but I've never used it for a bath. I don't think I've never taken a bath. I'm gonna say never ever on my own accord. Last time I took a bath, I think I might have been a little baby.
Yeah, force you to do that.
I mean, it's not so much that they're forcing you. Not so much about bad things. Not without being instructed to. Maybe that's why I don't like them now. Hey, you know, I do take showers. You gotta wash off the filth.
Enjoy that?
I wouldn't say that I enjoy it. I think it's more of a necessary part of life. Once you're in there, this is what I was thinking about this when I kind of stayed up late. Because I have today off on a Friday, right? And then I was like kind of thinking like, hey, maybe I'll go to bed at the regular time that I would usually go to bed on a Thursday, and then I could wake up on Friday and have the whole day. But then I stayed up kind of late and slept in anyway. And it's like, well, I kind of like sleeping. I kind of like being on the couch. I think it's more about getting up and like once you're in the shower, you're like, oh, this seems nice. You don't want to get out of the shower, you know?
Right.
But when you're like, oh, I'm sitting there on the couch and you're like, I got to take a shower. You're like, oh, I got to get up. Too, but then you don't want to get out of bed.
Yeah. You don't want to do the thing, but then once you're doing the thing, you don't want to do other things.
That's how it always is.
Mm-hmm. But do you ever do something that you don't want to do, and then while you're doing it, you don't like it?
Yes.
Yeah, that happens sometimes also.
It does happen. Sometimes it's like transitionary periods. I think people are like in a big hurry. You know, it's like if you're like, are you drive? You don't drive the car yet, do you? You drive a car?
Yeah, I can drive.
Okay, so
big bus.
You know when you're driving the big bus, I think especially when you're driving the bus, and then like people are like there's like a red light or a yellow light, and some people like speed through the yellow lights or whatever it is, or different kinds of traffic where people are like honking at you, and it's like, hey, you don't want to wait like one traffic cycle. Like, what are you in a big hurry to go somewhere? Like you didn't leave whatever you're doing, like wherever you're going. It's important that you get there. So fine. Went to the doctor today.
People who are in a hurry while driving.
People are in a hurry while driving, and it's like, what are you in a big hurry for? You're gonna stay with an extra minute? I went to the Dollar Tree today, you know, and they had one line. And it was pretty long, and it was only one line. But then you know somebody comes from the back of the office or you know wherever Dollar Tree employees come from. I don't know where they come from. Office, the office, or they're stocking or something, and then they go up there to do the cashier, and then they say like, "Hey, I can help the next available customer," you know, next to the line, and then like half of the line, you have to make a decision about going to that line. Because you're like 3 people back, and then you're like looking around. You're like, how many people come to that line, and what's going on with this line? And I guess be in a hurry, right? Like what? I mean, rarely, because if I'm in a hurry because I planned it. I planned the hurry, right? Well, this happens a lot when I'm doing this very show, right? Where I have another thing to do right after. So I plan it out so that I do this and then I have an hour to do the next thing. So I just got to keep moving. So as long as I keep moving when I plan it out, so it's like my planned time. So if anything happens, then I'm like, oh, but I don't know if I'm going to the store. Hopefully I have enough time. I don't think I've ever been in the store in a line and in a hurry at the same time. Where I was like, I gotta buy this stuff. I gotta get to the next place.
You're saying something before going to a movie. You need less days for the big bowl of popcorn you're gonna eat. And the movie's about to start.
The movies take like half an hour to start these. Movies take like half an hour to start these days, but I don't know if I'm in a. I mean, that's kind of in a hurry.